I call it Kansas City inspired. We smoke these 14, sometimes 15 hours, and then from here we slice it to order. Whether it's the ribs coming from Kansas, whether it's briskets coming from South Dakota, everything's top quality. The tri-tip that we use, that's Snake River Farms, that's American Wagyu, like that's as high as you get. Everything has thoughtfulness in the procuring of the meats, in the process and preparation of the meats. So right now we're in the smoke room. This is truly where the core and heart of everything happens. These are custom made for me in Texas. We're cooking on woods, we're cooking on oak, cherry, a little hickory at times, and the result is just different than a lot of people are used to. And this is where all the magic happens. So the beginning for me started off in Kansas City. That was for me a huge piece that kind of created this restaurant now, which is going to barbecues every 2 weeks with the family, the church, however it was, and learning from the uncles how to barbecue. And then I kind of just started spinning that off into cooking pots of lentils and hot water cornbread with my family of 6 in our house. And I think the pot of lentils, that was a piece that kind of solidified that I could do this and that this should be something that I pursue as a career. Since that was my true first dish, that's why the logo of the restaurant now has like a flower. Many people don't know that's a lentil flower. And so that piece there that really stuck with me, and I knew right away, I think I was 14 years old when I solidified I wanted to be a chef. Resume for me is, starting off in Kansas City. I was running a restaurant in the Westin hotel where I did my apprenticeship at. Did that for 2 years. And then I moved to France to study. I wanted to do pastries, but still work in savory kitchens. I got back to the States in 2008. I knew immediately I went to work for Chef Keller. So that's truly what I pursued. I worked with Chef for 7 years. So for the barbecue sauce, this started right when I moved to California. I was given to a foundation called Rafiki Foundation, and they help orphans and widows in 10 different countries in Africa. When I was out here, I wasn't making quite the most to be able to continue to do that sustainably and support myself. So what I realized was, okay, I've got this sauce recipe from back home already. I'm a chef out here. Maybe if I mix the two, I could create something where people would enjoy it and buy it. 2 years after I started it, I was able to add on another foundation, No Kid Hungry. Concept for the restaurant and the name, Stateline Road Smokehouse. So switch it from Stateline Road Barbecue Sauce to Stateline Road Smokehouse. So Stateline Road Barbecue Sauce, that's a road that divides Kansas City, Missouri and Kansas City, Kansas. And I grew up on the Kansas City, Missouri side. So Stateline Road Barbecue Sauce, that's how the name comes. The style of it when you come in is quite different from a lot of places that you typically see here in Napa, where what we do here is you come in and right when you get to the door, there's a menu board, but there's also 2 butchers there. They'll carve the brisket to order for you. They'll cut the ribs for you. They'll cut the tri-tip. From there, we have your tray of food on our side, and we just keep building your tray out. An idea that I want to do pretty early on with the restaurant is ensure that I can kind of blend my chef side with the barbecue side and my roots of Kansas City. Making sure it didn't feel too prissy and too over the top, but making sure that there's small touches and elements throughout the restaurant. It's a family-friendly, even pet-friendly space and environment where we have a huge patio in the back where you can feel relaxed, but realizing that you'll get something that's slightly more elevated, a little bit more refined. The response from the community, the locals, even people coming from other states and cities has been really great, really positive. For me, I'd say I get a true nostalgia. There's been at least 10, 15 times where I've lit up the smokers, got the wood in there, and then I get a quick memory of like the barbecue chicken at one of the picnics, and I'm just like, wow, this is crazy.